So I scripted this manifestation last year on 1st of Jan and I have manifested it already, or I must say even exceeded my expectations. And there are so many other instances where I write things down and they manifest into my life. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my views about scripting and how I manifested everything I wrote. So first in this video, I'm going to go through my past scripting letters and show you the things that I have manifested into my reality. And then I'm going to explain to you how to write a scripting manifestation. And in the final section, I will cover how you can believe in your manifestation even when you don't feel like at this present moment. What you should do so that your manifestation don't fail and you attract everything that you write down. Let's get started. Alright, so I sat down with all the scripting letters that I wrote down in the past, and it's all scattered in different journals. But if you are starting out, then definitely I will recommend you to get a journal specifically for that. That way you won't lose all those past scripting letters and you can revisit them when they are manifested. So this is my 2021 planner, which was my first planner purchase ever, and I wrote down here, I am writing in my own planner and it is working out for me. I got to share my creation with all the planner lovers and selling my planner via Instagram page. Thank you, universe. So this is what I scripted in 2021. Well, it's a reality now. I have my own planner brand and I write in my own planner now, and I got to share my planner with so many other people out there via a website. Well, back then I think I didn't knew about the website thing, so I wrote Instagram. But it's a reality now. And last year I wrote this particular script, and let me read out one line here. I manifest to launch my own planner brand this year. I am going to start working for it from the first quarter. My aim is to sell 500 planners to my audience. This is more goal-oriented and action-based manifestation. And I also wrote down a specific number here. And I wrote it when I was totally clueless about how to start a business. So I wrote it before it got manifested. And guess what? Not only I manifested this, I even surpassed the number by 2 times this year. This one I wrote when I was 23 years old, I guess. And I was going through a very tough phase of my life and I was like heartbroken, and that back then I didn't even knew about the term called manifestation, but I used to maintain a journal where I used to write down my daily life and what I really want in my life. Yeah, now I can call it a manifestation. So I wrote, I deserve to be happy and respected. I am good enough to get a loving partner who respects my opinion, gives me priorities, and treat me equally. I don't know where you are, but I know God will help me to meet you someday and we will be happy together. Now that I'm looking at this after so long, I am like laughing, but I have actually manifested the man of my life, the qualities that I wanted in my life partner, the kind of life that I wanted with a life partner. I have manifested it and it was so effortless. I didn't crave for it. The universe decided to give it to me because I deserved it, and I was detached from this feeling of getting something with desperation. I even manifested my baby girl, and that one I wrote down in my pregnancy journal. It was when I was like 2 months pregnant. I always wanted a girl in my life, and of course that is not in my control, but there's something magical in the power of the universe. And believe me, when you will start trusting the universe without any second thought, you will attract that magic into your life. And this one is a very special one. I have told it from a old journal. So this is kind of the first scripting letter ever that I wrote when I came to know about scripting manifestation for the first time. And I wrote, I'm working and earning money. I go to my office daily. I have my friends as colleagues and it feels like school days. I am financially stable and I can afford buying my stuff with my job salary. I am a government employee and has a stable income in my bank account. So it was during that time when I was preparing for my exams, for the competitive exams to get a job, and I manifested it within 6 months of writing it. That I can say because I have mentioned the date. I write down date in each of my scripting so that I can revisit it when it's fulfilled and It feels so surreal that I manifested it within 6 months. So, scripting manifestation has the power to convert your desires into your reality, and I can definitely vouch for this. So, how to write a scripting letter? I love to call it a thank you letter or a feel good letter because it feels more personal and lightweighted than the word scripting. So, firstly, keep in mind that your manifestation should come from a place of gratitude, from a place of abundance. So, always start your manifestation by thanking for what you already have. You can address this letter to the universe, to your God, to any spiritual energy that you believe in, or even to your future self. You can share this feeling addressing to anything that you want to feel grateful for. So you can start with, Dear Universe, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity of dash. You can write down what is that opportunity for you. I am so grateful to be able to, and so on. And then you can write down your manifestation in present tense as if it has already happened. I will suggest you to choose maximum 2 to 3 desires to manifest at a time. Don't just go for a long list of things to manifest. I mean, you can if you want to, but I feel that practically you will be able to focus enough of your time, your energy and your actions if you stay completely on board with those 2-3 desires at a time that you have written down. When it comes to choosing what things to manifest, I recommend writing down things that seems within your grasp. Think about what feels achievable to you right now. You know, those goals that make you feel like, yes, I could really see that happening for me. It's all about setting your visions on something that feels real and attainable by you. Something that feels like it's meant for you. If we just see a random video on manifestation and just think that yes, we can achieve anything in this world, and we just set some unrealistic goals or manifestation for ourselves and wait for it to happen, definitely your mind is not believing in it. You're trying to convince your mind that yes, you can do this, but somehow you know that this is not going to happen for you. Then you can't manifest it in your life. So start with things that seems real to you in your head. Think about things that feels within your reach, things that your mind can easily accept as possible. This way your mind won't resist the process. The key is to focus on what you want so that your actions reflect consistency and intensity. And by scripting those desires, you train your brain to work towards them. You will find yourself naturally moving towards your desires without even realizing it. And before you know it, they will become a reality in your life. So now you write down your manifestations as if it has already happened. Things like, I am now living in my dream home. I am currently enjoying going to my dream college or my dream job. I am constantly receiving so much love from my partner. I am living a healthy lifestyle and I have my dream body. Things like that just have some sort of clarity. Now, once you have written down your manifestations in suppose 2 to 3 lines and you're like convinced that they will come true for sure, maybe in the next few months, in the next few years, or maybe in the next few days. The time frame can be whatever you believe in and whatever makes you feel good. In the next paragraph, write down how it feels that you have manifested it. How's your life living that dream life? What's your ideal day look like now? Visualize yourself living that dream life where all your desires have come true. For example, if you are manifesting a relationship in your life, then think about how your partner treats you, how an ideal day look like together. Think about any small instance like what are you trying to text him or her? Where are you going on a date? Of course, if you haven't met that person yet, you cannot visualize the physical features of that person, and that is not needed, but you can visualize the situations that your future self want with your life partner. So for each of the manifestations that you have written down, write down how it feels if it is manifested, and then end the letter with a thank you note to the universe and sign off with your name. You can also put down the date here so that you can revisit them when it has been manifested and just see the magic happens in front of your eyes. So your scripting letter is ready. Now, what to do with this letter? Every morning when you wake up, Take a moment to read this letter. Your subconscious mind is the most active when you wake up. So the first thing that you should feed your mind with is your scripting letter if you want to manifest faster. This letter is your script for success, affirming that everything you desire is already yours. At this moment when you are waking up, try to visualize it, feel it deeply, believe in it completely. This simple act will set the tone for your entire day, and you will be vibrating in a higher frequency that will in turn shape your thoughts, your energy, and your action. And repeat the same before you go to sleep. So as you drift off to sleep, your brain transitions into the theta state, a state of deep relaxation and immense creativity. In this state, your subconscious mind becomes highly receptive. So it's very crucial to consciously guide your thoughts during this time. Think about that life you want to manifest. Your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between reality and your thoughts, and during that theta state your brain releases less stress hormone, which is the cortisol hormone, making it easier to let go of any kind of self-doubt and limiting beliefs or any kind of fear that may hinder your manifestation. So that is why it is also recommended that you don't scroll your phone the last thing in the night, because you absorb all those energies from the outside world, negative or positive, but it's not your energy. So end your day on the high note by reading your scripting letter every single night. Now you have your script ready. You are doing this practice daily of reading your script. But it's not a magic, it's not an overnight miracle. It's not that your dreams will come true just by reading that script. You need to shift your current identity and align with your desired identity, and at the same time leave behind that lacking frequency and detach from your desires. So how to align with your desire and make that identity shift? Because manifestation is not about craving, it's not about wanting something. Manifestation is not about obsessing over it and feel like when it is going to happen, why is it not happening in my life yet? If so, you are operating from a lacking frequency. You are vibing in a low frequency. If you look at this chart, and if your feelings somehow fall in this lower portion of the chart, then you are vibrating at a low frequency, and you need to shift that and vibrate at this upper frequency. These are all the positive and powerful frequencies that you want to attract. So how to make that identity shift? How to shift from a lacking frequency to a frequency of abundance? Let's understand this with an example. So suppose you want to manifest, suppose 30k per month, and you are in a frequency of, oh, by the end of this month I have made 30k. By the end of this month I want 30k. And you scripted it just the way I mentioned above. I have 30k by the end of this month. But here's the catch. As you write it down, most of the time you are evoking from a feeling of stress and anxiety, like how is it going to happen? What should I do? Is it possible for me or not? All those things. And just because scripting sounds magical, you keep writing it down 100 times every single day just to convince yourself. This shows that you are operating in a lacking frequency. You are craving for that manifestation to happen. You are kind of in a frequency where you don't believe that it will happen with you. You are not 100% sure about it. Now, how to change that narration to vibrate in a higher abundant frequency? So it's not about doubting in the fact that 30k per month is possible for you or not. You have to put your visualization into the fact that when you start earning that 30k per month, what are you going to do with that money? What are the things that you want to do or buy with that money? Just visualize and jot down some of the instances where you already have that money now at the present moment and how it is changing your life. Similarly, if you are manifesting a partner in your life, you have to be 100% aligned with the fact that you have that partner in your life and now how you are feeling with him or her. Let go of those thoughts that are holding you back, that are creating self-doubt in yourself. This will take some practice. You need to consciously remind yourself to align with your abundant mindset. For that, you can take the support of positive affirmations, positive self-talk. Suppose if any negative thought is coming in your mind, just switch it in that 1 second to something positive about it. So this is a constant and a conscious practice that you have to keep repeating to yourself every single time a negative thought or a negative vibes hit you. So embrace an abundant mindset and trust the universe. I am doing my work right now to manifest it, and the universe will take care of that. The universe is there to make it happen for me. Now that you have identified with the desired person you want to become, you also need a level of detachment from your desire, which means you should not be thinking about it over and over again with every action you take to manifest it, waiting for it to happen and just scripting it daily for the sake of it so that you receive it as soon as possible. Attachment is doubt, detachment is faith. So how to detach while manifesting? So attachment is when you are really want something, you think you cannot be happy without it, you are not currently enjoying your present moment and more inclined to the future where you want to go. This makes your brain believe that you will never going to get it, and when you are like fixated on wanting something, you end up thinking more about it that it's not happening rather than making it happen. When you let go of the need for things to turn out a certain way, you open yourself up to endless opportunities, and that is detachment. We must live in the present moment as much as possible. We must be happy. We must have that energy radiating from us at the present moment to attract that energy for our future. The universe simply responds to the energy you put out. When you are vibrating at a lower frequency, it gets very difficult to attract higher frequencies. So to detach from your desire, practice gratitude. Be grateful for what you have already. That is one of the best thing to do. If you want to attract your higher self, you have to respect the current self you are in. You have to be grateful for what you already have in your life. When you align yourself with positivity and self-care and self-love, you will begin to see that more opportunities and blessings are coming your way. Always remember that the only moment that exists is now. It's neither the future nor the past. So embrace your present, be grateful, and then only you will be able to attract all the things that you are manifesting. So just a quick summary: if you are starting with scripting, write your scripting letter in present tense with gratitude and express how you feel as if you have manifested your desires. Read this script first thing in the morning and before you go to sleep. Make an identity shift to vibe in your higher frequency by taking actions, doing positive self-talk and affirmations. Detach from the outcomes and trust the universe. Focus on gratitude. Share your manifestation stories in the comment section. I will love to read that. Like and subscribe to this channel for more such videos. I will see you next time next week. Till then, bye bye.